Welcome back to At Think Cutie. Today I'm just showing you that I'm getting ready for our event at the end of the month, which is TC Pride in Minneapolis. Hey everybody, it is Tuesday and it's a few weeks before we have our Minneapolis Twin Cities Pride, and I'm off to the office because I have to go pick up our information package and see if there's anything left for us to do for our registration. They did have virtual meetings for all the newcomers that are doing this for the first time, and we have our booth space number, which is number 69, so stop by and visit us, and we'll see what else there is left to do on our list other than just continue to make things at home. So here we go. All right, I am here in downtown. This is going to be the beginning or the outside, the far side that is north of Loring Park, where the art festival is going to be held. And this is for TC Pride, so I'm about to go into the office. I've got to go and pick up my packet so that I have all the information that I need. And here we go into the office. And there it is, pickup time. It's a nice little like historical building site, but all right, just wanted to show you, I'm covering up a little bit of personal information there, but we have our packet and we are ready to go for the TC Pride at the end of the month, so last weekend of June, and we're going to be booth number 69 in Zone Purple. So yeah, just excited. We're ready to go, and it was very short, but all the information very, very organized, so very happy about that. And it's such a beautiful day. I'm tempted to go walking in the park, but I should probably get going and get back to work. I have to say, for this event, after looking and reviewing the packet information with the individuals inside, it's very reassuring to know how organized they are, and they even have instructions for us on how to get in there, when to get in. They had all of our permits and everything ready. We did pay for parking, so we have our permit to put on our window and everything else. And I'm just leaving, and I had to show you, there's a shot of the Basilica in downtown Minneapolis, and there's a big Basilica block party that they do have every year, as well as this festival in Loring Park, which I showed you one of the kind of like the outside parts of it where they had like their tennis courts. But again, really nice area in downtown Minneapolis that they've worked on, and this is kind of also across from the Walker Art Center as well, so very artsy community. Alright, since I recorded this on Tuesday, there's a beautiful shot of the Basilica, and I had a meeting. So on the second Tuesday of each month, I meet with the Polymer Clay Guild of Minnesota, and we have our meetings all over the place. And I'm actually having to voice over this demonstration by one of our guild members because they had a mask on and their voice is very quiet, and they had a cold and the audio didn't pick up. But again, the technique that they are demonstrating here is how you can use an extruder to get some of the patterns instead of hand rolling everything. And this is what I would say is similar to what the kind of like a candy making technique. And basically, instead of having to hand roll all the pieces individually, the different strands that you're seeing, you can use an extruder to push through after you've created and put together your different slices. And those, again, on the end she had one color, so it's kind of like that olive color, and then she just went through and layered the white color. There's also like a tan color, and just layered them with a round cutter on top of each other so that they were the similar size as to what you put in extruder. So just very easy assembly. But then she's using what we call the spaghetti strand extruder on there, and as they're coming out, they come out as individual pieces, and she's just pushing them gently back together so that it maintains its cylinder shape. And one of the benefits, again, of being part of a group, and you can find other ones online if you can't make the meetings, but I would really recommend, is because our group, I get free demonstrations all the time. I can ask people advice on different techniques, and they can also share different techniques with me. And I get other opportunities, such as getting invited to shows that maybe I wouldn't have been part of. So you can find those groups online. Okay, so now she is actually twisting these pieces together, and this is also what's going to help create this little action. And you can see as it went through the extruder, they all look like little tiny round things, and she's just cutting the ends off there so that she can get to the main part of the pattern. And you can always save those later, but you can see the white layer that actually pushed through is around, and whatever's on the end is going to wrap around the pieces. And she's just twisting it to kind of get that pattern, and this is kind of what's going to make it it's going to make the pattern or the difference on there. And again, you want to do things gently. And then she's looking for her tools. She's going to use some ceramic tools that are just squares. No, those are just little, they remind me of Jenga blocks. So those are just, again, so we use the same tools as ceramic artists a lot of times to create the different shapes that we want. And so again, she's just cutting that and getting ready for it to mold, just seeing that all the pieces have stuck together and that it's twisted. She's going to gently press so that this is going to, instead of a cylinder, it's going to square up. And you don't want to push too hard, but again, you just want it to kind of look like a square. And once she's done, she's going to slice this in half, and then you can see the pattern that's revealed below. Now this is just formed by stacking different colors on top of each other, and again, the darkest color that you want on the outside is what you put on the end. And then she cut it and she joined it together, and then it's going to give you these shapes. Now you can stack it with different colors, but again, this reminded me of kind of like Native American art, also kind of like rug weaving art. So if you want those shapes, this is a technique that you can use, but again, you can also slice the top as she's showing there so that you get the pattern on the top and the bottom as well, and then you just push them together gently so that you again, this is a two-sided, so you could even make like a bracelet out of this. And again, you get this beautiful pattern from using a technique instead of hand rolling every single little round cane in there and having to wrap everything. The extruder cuts down the time, and I would say even less than half. So again, just very thankful that I'm getting all of these techniques that other people are using. And so I've also joined some groups on Facebook that share, kind of do little demonstrations. You can also find them on Instagram or other social media. And the good thing about joining one of these groups is that you can ask questions, and people will share with you. Then it was time to get back home and get working on filling up some brand new pastries. And these are handmade out of polymer clay, and I have some new bear bread sandwiches, and I stuck to some of my classic designs that I always do. But I have some Pikachu, and then just a cute little melon pond breads. I did a little dog there, and then I have some little birdies up there. Some brand new designs for my summer sets, and then I had to restock some of my classics as well, which are the croissant earrings. It seems like I always have to keep recreating the pink frosted donuts as well. And then, of course, the breakfast earrings that are really lightweight, and those are in a 3D printed pan. And my husband decided to go big. He created some brand new sizes for his cactus design that he created himself. So we had a smaller 2 and 6, and then he wanted to do an 8-inch. And that is it for this week. Again, thank you for watching, and we will be at Loring Park for the Twin Cities Pride Festival at the end of the month. And thank you for watching, and you can find us at ThinkCutie or our website. And here's a list of the events that we will be at for this summer and into the fall time. We'll see you soon. Bye.